Hi guys, welcome back from music class. So I'm going to show you today how you can join our Essential Elements Interactive class website. And I hope that everybody has been having an okay time with your computers. My computer has been having a little bit of some problems this week. So here's fingers crossed that this is all going to work smoothly from here on out. Now, I'm going to show you step by step what I'm going to need you to do so you can join our Essential Elements Interactive class group. Hopefully, all of you have your books by now. Some of you already got a book that you borrowed from the school. Some of you purchased your own book. And I know some of you were ordering a book. I hope you have received them already. But if yours is still on order and not received yet, then I'll show you at the end what you can do too. So hopefully you can still join us as soon as possible because we're going to start learning songs in our book and using this website. Now, here we are on the Essential Elements Interactive website. Your assignment this week is to go to this site and join us with a student account. So I see Essential Elements Interactive, and I'm going to go down to log in, but wait, I can't log in yet because I don't have a student account yet. Now, some of you, if you had an activation code in your book, you might have already signed up, but just not joined my class group. So if that's the case, you could do login with whatever you already signed up with and then add my class information. But I'm going to do the whole thing from the beginning. Don't have an account yet? I click on sign up. Now you guys want to create a student account because you are my music students. When you click student account, it should show you this page that says student account creation. Welcome to Essential Elements Interactive. Please enter your EEI school code. So I did share that school code with you in the Google Classroom. Let me go ahead and find that school code again here. I'm going to copy the school code right here. Okay, then you guys are going to enter this school code. It's Hesperia with a capital H, UN with capital U, music with capital M, and then 3 5. So you've got to enter it exactly like that. Whatever's capital here, you have to make capital. Whatever's lowercase, you got to make lowercase. Don't add anything else, okay? Then after that, you should be able to enter. So don't click this I don't have a school code thing because you do have that school code from me to use. So then we enter. Now, you're going to be asked to, so it tells you, it should tell you now, your class is Hesperia Unified School District Music, and your teacher is me, Leslie Miranda. So if you see that, that means you entered the right code, all right? If you don't see that, then you didn't enter the code correctly and try it again. Okay, then for your EEI student ID, I added you guys to my Essential Elements classroom, and the student ID that I added on there is your student ID number from your school. If you don't know your student ID number, you can just look at your student email, and the beginning of your student email is a bunch of numbers, and those numbers are your student ID. So let me show you a quick example. Look here, I'm going to look in this email real quick and look. There's an email that has a bunch of numbers at the beginning. Those numbers, just the numbers, the part before the letters, are your student ID. Okay, so enter that student ID, then click enter. Now this part I can't go further on because I have a teacher account, not a student account, but your student ID should work. If you enter your ID number and you have a problem that it doesn't accept it or doesn't let you go further, just let me know and I'll try and figure that out for you. But I did add you all, so it should work for you fine. Now, after you added your student ID number, it's going to take you to another page where it's going to ask you to enter your activation code. Some of you guys got a newer book from Essential Elements and you open up the inside cover and it will give you an activation code. You're going to enter it where it asks you for that activation code. If you got an older book, for example, if you bought one online that was a used book, or if you got one of the ones from the school, some of them are new, but some of them are older books. And then if you have an older one, I have instructions on the Google Classroom lesson about how you can click on a link that says, I have an older book that does not have a code, okay? So just follow those instructions if you don't have the activation code. Then hopefully all of this works for you. You enter all your stuff and then you can join in my classroom. I did include a sample of the beginning pages of the book that you could find in the Essential Elements, just in case there are some of you who didn't get the physical copy of your book yet. But you do have to get your own copy of the book for sure. So you could use this part for now if your book is on order. But if you didn't order the book yet, please order it right away. Otherwise, you're not able to access everything on this website. Okay, everybody has to have their own copy, whether it's from the school or your own keep. Now, the songs for the wind books, this is a sample of the flute book, but all the wind players, so that's the flutes, clarinets, alto saxophones, trumpets, you're all going to have song number 1 that's called the first note. I'm just showing you an example here. If you are one of our violin players, your first song is actually number 2, and it's called Let's Play Open D. So you could look for those songs in your physical copy of the book, or you can open up the book sample if you want to look at them on your computer. Next thing I want you to do for this week is I want you to go in to this Essential Elements Interactive. Once you're part of the class, you should be able to see all these different options. And see down here, there's this cool microphone looking thing, and it says Music Studio. I want you to click on the Music Studio, and it's going to load a song for you. Now, the song that I have up right now is that first song from the strings book, Let's Play Open D. And if I click here, it's going to play a track that's going to tell me how the song goes. And I can get my instrument and I can play along with it because I'll be able to hear the notes, hear the background music, and hear how my instrument part goes. If you don't play violin, see this one says instrument violin right here, then I could change my instrument. Only this one is just the string instrument options. So those of you who don't play violin are going to want to go back here to View Song List. And when I go to View Song List, look up here at the top. Right now we're on Book 1 for strings. So if you are a flute player, a clarinet player, an alto saxophone player, or a trumpet player, you're going to want to go over here and click on Book 1 Band. So you guys are band instruments, not string instruments, right? So then once you get to the Book 1 Band, check it out. It's got all the songs from Book 1 Band. So right now we're just going to that one called The First Note. And then you can pick your instrument. Okay, if I'm playing flute, there's my flute part, shows me my finger positions, and I can play it and listen to it and play along. If I play clarinet, awesome, here's my clarinet part, there's my finger positions, and I can click play up here. Later on, you guys might have noticed there's a little record button. This is cool too. So I can have you guys record on the Essential Elements Interactive, and then you're not just submitting a recording that's video of just you playing without any other instruments, but you could actually record it with the other instrument parts playing in the background. So it's really cool. It sounds a lot better, and it's a lot more as though we were playing all together in a group setting, which is how we want to practice, because eventually we will be playing together in a group setting again. Then again, if you play another instrument, you just go down this little list until you find yours. Trumpets are here, etc. And then look, it shows you your valves, your valve positions for that one, and what to do. Then you listen to it and then you play along with it. That's all for this week. So I know that's a lot of information, but hopefully we'll get through it. If you get stuck on any part of this, don't be too stressed. Try to go through the instructions again on Google Classroom step by step. See if there was a little part that maybe you missed or got stuck, or maybe your computer just started loading really slow like mine did this week, or internet problems. Try it again. If it still doesn't work, send me an email, or I will guide you through this whole thing during our live class as well and answer any questions you might have during that time. Once you're all done on Essential Elements Interactive, then you can sign out, and that's it. Now, I should be able to see you added in to my class. I've already added you on my end, but if you also sign up and join the class, I should be able to see on my Essential Elements Interactive that you did that. And so that's your only assignment for this week. You don't have to submit an exit ticket in Google Classroom. Just message me on there or send me an email if you have any questions or you get stuck. Thank you guys so much. I will look forward to seeing you in live class and to starting work together on our songs with Essential Elements Interactive.